All right. So what we're going to be talking about tonight, if someone has probably invited you here, or if you've heard about this is a game changer for small business and medium-sized business marketing. It's something called the Asirvia Go, and it has changed the way most small businesses consider marketing and what they think about how they're going to pursue marketing now and in the future. And it's a device that really allows you to control your marketing message, unlike anything that small business owners are used to. So I'm just going to fly into why it exists, what's the market behind it, how can you use it, and why is this something you're definitely going to want for your company like now. Now, what is something every business has to do, whether they like it or not? Well, we have to promote. That kind of is beyond argument. We have to promote. We'll try, yellow pages in the old days. Now we'll do pay-per-click ads. We'll do trade shows. We'll do promotional flyers, whatever we do to get more eyes on our offer. Bottom line is we don't promote, we go out of business. Now, what if there was a superior and less costly way to promote your business or brand, opportunity, product, or service to thousands of people directly to their smartphones? Now, I stopped there because that's the key sentence in this entire presentation, directly to their smartphones. Now, why does that matter? Well, I think everyone can agree on this call that smartphones are ubiquitous. They're a part of our lives. It's where people have their attention. So if you are not marketing your message to where people have their attention, which is on their phones, you are losing money. At the very least, you are leaving a lot more money on the table that is available. And the trends, I'm going to prove to you that is where it's going in advertising. People are not consuming advertising the way they used to. They're not paying attention to billboards and TV ads. They want to engage, and they want it to be proximity based, and I'm going to prove to you that that's true. Welcome to proximity marketing. Proximity marketing brings leads to you. Just look at these major brands on the screen. These are big companies already profiting from proximity marketing, but they have high-end solutions that are done on a store-by-store basis. I'm going to show you something that's very different. And because it's expensive, the traditional model of proximity marketing did not filter down to the small business owner. Until now, everything's about to change for all business owners. Here's the Go. Now the Go, what does it do? What is this little device? And it fits in the palm of your hand, but you can travel with it. It will broadcast a 40-character message to any Android device within 400 yards of the Go unit that has Bluetooth enabled, and people are directed to any website you choose to promote anything, any offer, sale, business opportunity, event, brand, service, etc. So let's slow down and think about this. 4 football fields in any direction. What that means is, in fact, there's about 90 football fields in terms of total distance that you're covering with your marketing message. You take that with you, or put it in your store, or give it to a friend, or locate it in a high traffic area. Lots and lots of people with phones are seeing your message. Now, about 50% of all phones have Bluetooth enabled. And notice at this top of the screen, it says to any Android device. That's about to change. By middle of March, that will include iOS. In other words, every device, including tablets, any mobile device, your message will be exposed onto their device. Very, very cool. Now, you can change the messages anytime you want. This is where it starts getting interesting, and test multiple offers at the same time. So you could have 2 or 3 different messages that you are promoting and driving people to one offer, for example, and you want to test which message makes them want to go to your offer. You might want to change the offer and say, no, I found a good message now, and I'm going to put the same message in 3, 4, 5 of these Goes, because they're inexpensive. So you don't just buy one, you use several. And different messages are driving it to, say, one message is driving it to different offers. You could also test that. The exciting thing is this has tracking on it. Every single unit is trackable. So you'll know exactly which unit's getting what traffic. You get your own dashboard, your own website login that you track each of these Goes through, which is really exciting. So you can find out which messages and which offers are converting the best. Now here's some stats for you. I only have 2 slides, it's not overwhelming. 53% of consumers are willing to share their current location to receive more relevant advertising, so proximity marketing. 57% are more likely to engage with location-based advertising, proximity marketing again. 62% will share local deals with friends. There is no platform in the world like what you're about to see tonight that will leverage that one bullet. And 63% feel a coupon is the most valuable form of mobile marketing. All 4 of these bullets are screaming about proximity marketing, which is exactly what we do. And targeted offers based upon proximity leads to higher conversion rates. Now, here's one more stat, and that's it. Why your business, brand, product, or service must employ a proximity marketing solution. This is done by Markets and Markets Research, a global powerhouse in the area of business marketing research. This is their stat, not mine. The proximity marketing market is expected to be worth USD $52 billion by 2024. Some say 2025, 2026. Let's put it out. Let's say it's 2026. Growing at an annual rate of almost 30% between now and 2022. It's already on that pace. Our company specifically grows at about 20% per month. So it's exploding. It's absolutely going. This is where the trend is. It is how people want to engage in advertising. So you have a couple options as a business owner to get ahead of the curve and use what's hot well ahead of your competitors, which is obviously wise because your competitors won't have caught on to it yet, but they will. And then as a business owner, you have the most cutting edge technology in terms of advertising, something that once you're paying, and it's a service we sell, that you get ongoing support that allows you to tailor your message and really dial it in to find out what is actually converting. Unlike, printing flyers and print media, which is still useful, obviously, it has its place, yet it's not near as effective as messages you can control and change at your will at no extra cost. So you can constantly change the message to find out what works instead of just one print campaign. Then you have to reprint and test that one. Now here's some industries this is great for. By no means exhaustive, but a great cross section of some of the great industries for this. Salons, hair salons, nail salons, restaurants, of course. I could use this to promote my happy hour, my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner. I could run different campaigns all day. Real estate agents, I could put these beacons at the go units, we call them, at different locations near my open house to drive traffic to it. I could do tons of things as a real estate agent. Massage practitioner, network marketers, well, that's kind of a given. I put that there because it's so obvious. If someone's in network marketing and they're not using this, it really doesn't make much sense because it deals with one of the core issues in that industry, which is attrition. And attrition happens because people don't treat that industry like a business and they don't want to go and develop leads and go build a business. So they drop out because the main reason is they don't have leads. This deals with one of the core issues. Insurance agents can use it for sure. Chiropractors, clothing stores, trade shows, events, sporting events in the park, coffee shops, food trucks, and perfect for food trucks. You could have one of these units near you and go into a commercial area, industrial area, or near high rises, wherever your food truck you go, and it's broadcasting your lunch specials, your sandwiches, your hot, whatever it is you're doing as you drive up before lunch. Everyone would see it on their phones, whoever's looking for lunch. They go, oh, it's a food truck right up front. That's great. And once people get used to you, you could promote different offers each day and just show up. They'd expect you and they just see the notification on their phone and see what's hot and come down and check out your offers. So tour operators, Lyft drivers, of course, wedding planners, tradespeople, basically any business you can imagine can use this because we have different ways to create specific ads. So how it works is there's a notification that appears on someone's phone. It might say 25% off pizzas or 2-for-1 appies at the town pub, whatever. They click on that and it takes them to a specific offer that's completely in line with your message. So as opposed to clicking it and going to a website that someone has to kind of surf through and figure out what they're looking for, that's one way. That's the way most of proximity marketing works. We offer something called the Go Plus, which allows you to tailor the message specifically, right to a specific ad or graphic or video to really promote your brand or product or service. So now here's someone who owns 5 Win Gym franchises, was doing print media advertising with very little pull, tried one of our Go Pluses that I just mentioned, lets him target an ad and a specific offer, and he had 211 exposures in one day and 17 people opted into the offer he was trying to get email addresses for. He was blown away. He said print media never did that for him. So he bought 8, activated them all on the Go Plus, and he's actively using the system now. Here's someone who owns a restaurant in Casablanca, and he started using Asirvia in mid-July, our first rendition, and this is what you're hearing about tonight is far superior to that particular product because we have way more range, 400 yards. That was less than 100. But he has seen a 22% increase in the average check amount, and they've been able to gain more customers on their slower nights. Just think about that, 22% more average check amount. because they're running promotional offers while people are there. So that matters to you is because it's not only about bringing new people into your business, it's about getting more out of the ones who are already there. Pubs, restaurants, it doesn't matter what business is. Wouldn't you like to get more dollars per transaction? Of course. Just brilliant. Now here's a real estate agent who's using this, and I won't play the whole thing. I'll just save you time, and I'll just speak it. I absolutely recommend this service to any real estate agent who wants an edge and tools to show clients you're doing unique things to help sell their home. That's a competitive edge. And what he talks about is he's happy no real estate agents in his area are using it because he loves it. He just loves knowing that he's watching the traffic grow. He's watching more exposures, which in real estate, you make one sale every 2 years and it'll justify the price of this service. So there are many industries that are just really happy with this tool. Now, here's a comparison between the Go Basic and the Go Plus. We have two services, Go Basic and Go Plus. Virtually everyone wants to use the Go Plus once they understand it. 6 features are identical, the first 6. You get a 40-character message. You have a clickable link. So when people click on it, it takes them to an offer or your website. The Go's are set up by you. So you get them in the mail. Each one of them has a code. You'll go to a website that's provided for you, log in, enter the code of these units, the Go's, and they're activated. Now the messages and links are active immediately. So as soon as you create your 40-character message and put your website URL in, press save, it's live. Within a minute to 3 minutes, you'll see it on your phone. Now, intuitive, easy to use web-based service, which means the portal you'll log in to program them and activate them. A 7-year-old can use it. It comes with a pictorial guide, so it's extremely easy to use. And lastly, the last similarities between the Go Basic and the Go Plus is they both are trackable. Every unit has its own ID and is trackable, so you can track which one's doing what. Now, the rest I'm going to share with you. No one else in the world does. We're the only ones that have it. And we use patent pending technology. It allows you to add graphics and photos and even YouTube videos, which we're improving as we go. And what that means is, as I was mentioning earlier, if you have a graphic that says 2-for-1 appies at the town pub and I click it, I don't want to just go to a website that doesn't explain that offer. I want to go right to that offer and see exactly what it includes. Show a picture of the appy, maybe a video. Yeah, from 2 to 4, come and see our happy hour. I mean, it's brilliant. It just allows you to be hyper-focused. And you can create and choose multiple ads. What that means is I could create 4 or 5 different ads at once in the back office. They're easy to create, and you'll literally 2 to 3 minutes. And then once they're created, I could rotate through them whenever I choose to. Go log in, select the one I want to have live, and press it, highlight it, and press save. Now that's the new ad that people are going to see. It's so basic. It's really convenient. Now you can put ads on a timer. In the future, we're working on this feature, which will allow you to put intraday timer on your ads. Right now, it's just a calendar, meaning if it expires on the 28th, that's when it expires. You go change it. But ultimately, we're going to add a timer. Now, why is it cool? Because if you have a smartphone and you see an ad, say I'm your potential customer, and I see the promotion of the 2-for-1 appies and they're on Saturday night, I can save that to my phone. Unlike a website, sure, you can bookmark it, but let's be honest, it's a hassle. Most people do not bookmark websites on phones. They use apps and they want it really easy with a click of a thumb. This allows you with one click of the thumb to save it to your phone for future access. Now, as a business owner, this is what's cool about it. Let's say it expires on the 25th, hypothetically, and 25th rolls along. You can go in on the 26th in the morning and change the message to the ad that you want that's expired. You're in full control. Change the graphics, the terms, the words, the price, anything you want, and press save. If I had saved that particular ad prior to the 25th but didn't take advantage of it, and then happened to go visit it on the 28th or March 5th or some other date, guess what? I will see the newly created ad you made. That is really cool because it's saying that your market saves your ad, maybe doesn't take advantage of it, visits it in the future, and will see your most current offer. In other words, you have full access to that market again because they saved it. There's nothing like that available. And there's a phone number and a website, not just a website. Big button that says phone, loads the dialer to give you a call. But lastly, the one I like the most, it has a Facebook share button. Now that is the best thing going. So if again, town pub, say it's a 2-for-1 appy or a discount haircut or whatever it is, real estate services, and I save it and share it to my Facebook timeline, all my friends see it. My friends are being marketed to by me, your prospect. You're not doing it. So think about that. You created an ad. I saved it. I shared it. Your market's marketing for you. Where can you get that done? And now I'm sharing it on my Facebook timeline where others can also share it again on their phone and share it, and it can go viral. So if you have a good offer and discount haircuts or discount house appraisal, it doesn't matter what it is, but you get better and better at creating these offers. People will save it and they will share it. The stats that I showed you earlier prove it. That's what people want to do. They're engaging with advertising now, and they want it to be relevant. That means proximity based, and they want it on their phones. So here's a look at the prices. Asirvia Go services are $69 a month for 3 Goes for the basic service, $99 a month for 5 of these Go units for the basic service, $129 a month for 8 Goes for the basic service. Now, if you want the Go Plus, which is what I just talked about for the last 5 minutes, you would add $19 per month for the Go Plus service per unit. So for example, I bought 5 Goes and I wanted 2 on the Go Plus. I would add $19 per month onto the $99 for the 5 Goes because I'm only activating 2 of the Goes. Now to get going, how it works is this. You'll have an initial startup of 2 months in advance. So you just take your monthly fee. If it was 5 Goes plus 2 Pluses, that's about $136 a month. You would double that. So that's the first 2 months in advance. You double that, then add a one-time $30 account activation fee once, no matter how many Goes you buy, and then $15 shipping in USA and Canada and $30 international. And be clear, this is not a contract. That's going to be music to every small business owner's ears. We're not requiring you to get a 1 or 2 year term. It's 2 months in advance. You just go ahead and use it. You don't like it, don't want the service, just stop paying, it'll stop. And that's so it's really convenient. You're not boxed in or locked in. We want people to use it, and we have other services available for people who want assistance. So our goal is to provide a service that is valuable to you and your business. Now, there's a $25 replacement fee in the first year if you have an issue. So you would pay $25 for each Go that has a problem. Now, it's not happening. If it happens, that's what would happen. But once you are a customer for past 12 months, uninterrupted service, you stay a customer, then every unit that ever has a problem in the future will be replaced for free for life. So you just say, hey, I'm having a problem. You don't have to ship it back. Just let them know, and they'll send you another one. So we're offering a service. We give the Goes at no cost. So the actual Go devices are given away. We're selling the monthly service so we can monitor your account, provide updates, upgrades, and other features we are going to add, especially to the Go Plus. So as you can see, it's a brilliant idea. The marketing it allows you to do things you couldn't do as a small business owner and be really flexible with your marketing message and not be so stressed about being perfect, because you can test and test and test until you find the sweet spot. So many businesses are taking this up. We are spreading really rapidly, open in 192 countries. So if you were invited here just to learn about this product and its benefit for you and your business, get back with the person who invited you to this webinar and order the package that's right for you.